Missouri, what do you got for them, Steven?
I gave Missouri a B minus. 20 wins over the last 2 years. That is the best 2-year stretch for Missouri since 2013 to 2014. But a little bit of a missed opportunity here, given the roster, given the schedule, chance to go to the college football playoff. Obviously, Brady Cook's injury had some impact late in the season. Kind of a step back on offense and defense from a statistical standpoint. So solid 9-3, but also, like I said, not really in the playoff hunt after kind of expected to be this year.
Sorry, Steven, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing. This comment got me slim. Mizzou went out of business instead of staying all business. But that was just too good not to share.
Good.
But yeah, I agree with a lot of what you said. I'm giving them a C. Shane and I hyped them up a little way too much. We thought they were playoff bound, and hell, they were. I mean, they were reasonably close, but the problem was they got blown out in their first two losses, and that all but eliminated them. Now, had they beaten Carolina, and they damn near did on the road at 10-2, I mean, their schedule's better than Indiana. I know Indiana went 11-1, but I mean, apparently the committee only cares about your record. So, I think they were a game away from making the playoff. And again, quarterback injuries killed them. They had no shot against Alabama. How they won that Oklahoma game, I'll never know. But this was a tough team that when things, again, we thought the defense, at least I thought the defense would be awful. And they were going to have to score 40 points per game. It was like flip-flop. It was the defense came out, played really well, 2 consecutive shutouts. And then the offense, it took them, I don't know why, but it took them 2.5 months to get going. But once they did, they were a much better team. So this was a tough one, Steven. I think 9-3 with a chance to go 10-3. That should always be celebrated in this conference. But it feels a little disappointing. But again, I overhyped the hell out of this team. So maybe that's on me. I don't think they have anything to be embarrassed about instead of other than maybe that A&M performance was pretty bad. And again, the Alabama loss, it was, that was on a quarterback that was not ready for the moment.
The offense averaged 23.5 points a game, down from about 36 the previous year. It did take about 2 months for this offense to find that next level that we expected. So some strange things during the season. But also I think you could argue they beat pretty much everybody you expect, and they kind of lost to the teams that they were supposed to. So that I think, that's kind of why I had them as a B minus. They kind of just ended up about where you expected given the schedule and everything else that transpired with those teams this year.
Oh, we got one more from Brandon. Appreciate you, brother. $20. He says,
"Thanks, cuz."
Can Ole Miss get Missouri instead of Kentucky next year? He's literally the only man in the world that is scared of Kentucky, but I understand it. We all understand why.